Hello, and welcome to R&R's Ask the Expert. I'm your host, Valerie King, R&R's editor-in-chief, and I'm joined today by Richard Michaelson, Marketing Project Manager at Aramsco, for a preview of the upcoming NeXus conference and trade show event taking place March 28th through 29th at the Mirage in Las Vegas. Thanks so much for joining me, Richard.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, before we get into the details of the actual event, for those who aren't familiar, can you give us a background on Aramsco and its role in the restoration industry, as well as its role with this event we're talking about, NeXus?
Yeah, so Aramsco is a distributor and we support service professionals across the United States and Canada. Our mission is to equip customers with the tools they need to complete the work they do in their communities. So at that end, Aramsco carries a wide variety of quality products, and we provide services and educational opportunities to our customers across all of the industries that we serve. Those, of course, being restoration, professional cleaning. We've also recently branched into janitorial and sanitation, surface preparation. If our customers do it, we want to be able to service them with that. So with NeXus, it's basically an opportunity for our customers to meet face-to-face with the manufacturers of the products that they use and learn some education and also network, get face-to-face with other people in the industry, learn what other people are doing, share their challenges, share their experiences.
Thanks so much. Okay, any more you'd like to add to NeXus as an event, maybe the history of it briefly and more on who it's for?
NeXus is basically for any customers in any of the industries that we serve. It's an opportunity for them to come, as I said earlier, meet face-to-face with manufacturers, see what's out there as far as the newest products, latest and greatest. And we also have a lot of educational opportunities that they could take advantage of, maybe insights into things they haven't thought about before, and just an opportunity to network and increase their network of cleaners and people they know throughout the country. So maybe there's a problem that they have and they need someone to get some advice from. By coming to NeXus and meeting people from all over the country, they've expanded that network of people they can reach out to and ask those questions of.
Thank you. Now, I understand this is the first year you're featuring a keynote at NeXus. So, can you speak to who that speaker is and what the presentation will be on?
Yeah, we're really excited this year. We've never done a keynote speaker before. And this year we found an individual named O.P. Almaraz, whose company is called Restoration Mastery. He's been in the industry for over 26 years, and he's made it his business to help other businesses learn the tools they need for success. He has a very compelling personal story, a rags to riches story, if you will, starting from nothing and now having a $10 million business. He's been featured at such places as TEDx in Santa Barbara in 2019. As a matter of fact, his TEDx talk from 2019 is up on YouTube. And I suggest anyone who hasn't watched it, whether or not you're coming to NeXus, to go and watch that talk. It's very powerful, very informative. We're very excited to have him be part of NeXus this year. He's going to be talking about the importance of embracing change in order to survive. And with the challenges that we've all experienced over the last couple of years, a topic like that, being able to embrace change, is more timely than probably it ever has been.
All right. Okay, more about education. Are there any additional educational highlights you can share with us as far as sessions go at NeXus?
Yeah, we have three educational tracks this year: business and marketing, restoration, and professional cleaning. And we have classes from Cole Stanton of ICP Fiberlock Benefect, Dennis Bruders of Legend Brands, Doug Heiferman, of course, if you're in the industry, you know who Doug is. And then we have the panel discussion that you're leading, a little plug in there for you, on how to win top talent. So we're pretty excited. Those are just some of the classes. There's not a lot of time to read off every single class and what we're doing. There are 12 classes to choose from, including the keynote speaker. So there's a little bit of everything for anyone. All of that is included with the all access pass. So I do want to make that note. For the education, you do need to sign up for the all access pass. That includes all of the classes that we have, plus the keynote speaker. Each class that a customer attends is eligible for one IICRC continuing education credit. And then for R&R listeners, we do have a discount code available, which is NeXus R&R 22. That gives a 20% discount off of the normal $150 price for the all access pass. Everything else at the trade show is free. So if someone just wants to come and do the trade show, come to the after parties, that's completely free. But the educational pass, the all access pass, there is the small fee for that.
Thanks for pointing that out. Exciting stuff, cool agenda. Now let's of course talk about the expo floor. What's that looking like?
Yeah, it's looking really great. We've got over 60 vendors that are coming. We'll have 2 demonstration areas, so we'll have demonstrations running throughout the entire show. People like Legend Brands, HydroMaster, just to name a couple, will be doing demos in those demonstration areas, so that'll be running through the entire show. But we've got lots of great sponsors this year. Legend Brands, of course, is our platinum sponsor. ICP and Lakeland are our gold sponsors. And then there's, many silver and bronze sponsors as well. So we're really thankful to all of our sponsors to help put this on. All kinds of vendors are going to be there. There's going to be a little bit of something for everyone. We've got restoration, we've got surface prep, we've got cleaning, we've got janitorial and sanitation. So whatever industry you're in, there's going to be something for you at NeXus.
Okay. I saw from the fun perspective, the agenda is bookended with some fun networking opportunities. So, what's in store for the welcome reception and then the after party?
Yeah, so NeXus actually gets started on Monday, the 28th, for our customers at the welcome reception. And that's going to be at the Dre's Beach Club in Las Vegas. So this place is an absolutely stunning venue. It was really excited to get it. It takes up the entire floor of the outside of the hotel, and it's got an inside and an outside. So it's got some of the best views of the Las Vegas Strip on the outside, and then there's a great club atmosphere on the inside. So again, if you just want to be outside and look over the Strip and just kind of chill, we've got that available. And then of course, if you want to listen to some great music and do a little bit of dancing or whatever, we've got that going on the inside. So it's a great place to come at the beginning of the event, meet some of the vendors, meet some of the other attendees who are going to be there, meet Aramsco staff. Our entire sales staff is going to be at this event, NeXus as a whole, and at the parties. So, your individual salesperson might be there, your account rep, someone to come and talk to as well. And then on Tuesday night, which is the end of the event, we'll have our after party, which is being sponsored by FiberLock ICP Benefect, and that will be at the Top Golf. We've been there before. We have the entire 4th floor of the venue reserved for the NeXus group, and it's been very popular when we've been there in the past. So I think people will really enjoy being there. And then that's a great time to unwind, firm up those connections that you made during the classes or on the trade show floor before you go home.
Awesome. All right. Now, of course, we have to address COVID,
Right.
which remains a reality. So, curious, what measures can attendees expect on that front?
We're following all the local guidance by Clark County and the hotel. Presently, what that means is that there is a mask mandate in place in Clark County. And so if they're indoors, you have to be wearing a mask. So on the trade show floor, masks will be required. If anything changes between now and the event, we'll follow whatever local guidelines are in place for the county. But we don't plan on doing anything more than what the county is requiring. So for now, that means wearing a mask on the trade show floor.
Very good. I appreciate that. All right. Before we go, is there anything else that you'd like to share?
We really think that NeXus is going to be, this is our best NeXus ever. We really feel like this is the year to come. We know everybody's excited to get back out and be part of an event, and we're really excited to put this on. Our vendors are very excited to be there. At some of the other shows that I've been to this year where I've talked to vendors, they really value the one-on-one feedback and personal connection that they get with customers at these shows. They look forward to hearing what people have to say about their product so they can take that back to the drawing board and then make improvements if needed. So if you're someone out there who's always wanted to have a chance to talk directly to a manufacturer and let them know how you feel about their product, NeXus is definitely the place to be. And you're not going to get a chance to choose from 11 or 12 different classes in one place at one time and get IICRC credits for each of the classes that you go to. That's another unique thing that NeXus has. Our event is very industry focused. So the vendors that we have there are targeted to the industries. So it's going to be something that's very focused, very educational, very worthwhile.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time and insight, Richard. Before we go, for those who want to learn more about NeXus and register, where do they go and are there any deadlines they should be keeping in mind?
Yeah, so the place to go is nexus.aramsco.com. That's our official NeXus website. There aren't any deadlines. You can register right up until or even at the event. Of course, rooms are going fast. So if you are planning on coming and you want to get part of the room block, I'd recommend that you register sooner than later. And there's a link on the NeXus website that will take you to where the rooms are. We do have limited seats available for the all access pass that we're limited to about 400 registries for the all access pass. That's the educational and the keynote speaker. So I do recommend that if you are thinking about signing up for those options, that you do so prior to the event. And again, use the discount code that we have available, which is Nexus RNR 22. You just put that in at checkout, and that gives you a 20% discount off of the regular price of that.
Awesome. To clarify, R&R, how is the and or the N accounted for when people type that code in? What is that exactly?
That's Nexus R ampersand R22.
Perfect. So no need to think hard, guys. It's the same as you would see our R&R logo or name online anywhere. Perfect. All right, one more question before we go, and that is, what if listeners want to learn more about Aramsco itself?
Yeah, we're all over the United States, but you can also visit aramsco.com. That is the Aramsco website. That lists all of our products. And of course, there's a handy About Us page on that website as well that you can go to learn more about Aramsco.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time and insight, Richard.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, listeners and viewers, if you'll be at Nexus, I welcome you to join me and five restoration pros for a panel discussion Richard alluded to earlier that I'm moderating on March 29th. It's called How to Win the War for Top Talent, and it will spotlight success stories with staffing, plus how to find and keep high quality team members in a tough market, which we know is the top challenge for this industry. Other than that, for more insights on restoration, remediation, and the people behind it all, visit our website, randrmagonline.com, also Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. And if you haven't yet, be sure to follow the podcast so that you can keep up with all of our latest episodes as we roll them out. And if you could give us a quick review and rating, we would so appreciate that. We're also on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook, so we invite you to follow us there too. This has been R&R's Ask the Expert. Thank you for listening.